welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and you have either returned or discovered the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. They put them together, crumple them up like paper, and turn it into one giant, like aluminum ball. Remember, you just keep adding to it. And you ask your mom for aluminum paper, you add more, and it get bigger and bigger. Then you'd want to get a big enough one to roll down a hill at school and squash your arch nemesis bully kid. This is just a sports card doctor thing? Okay. Fair enough. You have found one of our price guide videos, and before we get to that, I'd like to remind you that if you haven't, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. Do the thing. Hit the notification bell. Tell your friends about what we do here, and just enjoy the wild and sometimes weird world of sports card ASMR. Now, we have some goals we recently crossed. Actually, I'll say we recently crushed one of our goals, 750 subs, as we slowly grow this channel. Our next goal can be found buried in this pack of already opened special legend and superstar cards. These are cards that we have pulled from packs here, and we set aside to always just bask in their glory, like this Adelaide Rushman Superstars Stars of the MLB card. The Dirty Orioles are doing pretty good in the American League right now. There's my guy, Gleyber Torres, who gets yelled at by his starting pitchers, but still a pretty good player. There's Wally Joyner, going back to classic Upper Deck there. Look at that, that's Wally World. Kids, if you weren't around and living in Southern California or Central California when Wally World was in full effect, you don't understand the greatness that was Wally Joyner. There's Steve Avery. I think people thought he was going to be the best Atlanta pitcher of the decade. Still, pretty good run. Barry Larkin, one of our favorites here. And, oh man, I'm really sorry. I just apologize. I have been praying and asking for forgiveness that this card still keeps showing up. I don't want to dirty up the happenings here. I think we can strive for some better morality around this channel than what we got here with this ready for a pile driver card that is. I'm bumping into things here. I really swore I got rid of that card. That's not one of the legends we like to highlight here on this channel. This is a legend that we like to highlight here. Steeler great Mark Malone. And if we reach our goal of 1,000 subscriptions to this channel, we will induct Mark Malone to the Sports Card ASMR Hall of Fame. We might be adding to this stack of legends today. In fact, if we get a card of a certain kind of level, we'll add them to these penny sleeves here, sent to us by our friend Eric. Now, before we get to it, the Sports Card Doctor, even when he's just pricing cards, does like to make sure he has a clean workspace. It's one of the key things of a successful Sports Card Doctor. We can move on. As I said, we are pricing today And we are going to be pricing from this 1992 edition of Beckett Baseball Card Monthly, commemorating the 3,000 hit mark that Robin Yount got to its issue number 90 in the run. $2.95 price to go. Canada, $3.95. And a jar of poutine. That is a reference to a well-known Canadian food item that hack comics like me make reference to. All right. Let's see what is in this packet. There's our guy, John Kruk. Wow, they're body shaming him. Shaping up. No longer a joke to collectors. John Kruk is hitting his weight and then some. All right, okay. All right, the Becketts of old have some problematic things going on. That's all right. I'm a big John Kruk fan, all right. Parallel pass for 3,000, highlighting Robin Yount and George Brett. Robin Yount, look at this down here. Robin Yount looks like he was born 41, and he came up pretty young. One of my favorite swings and stances in all of baseball history. The Charlie Lau approach. Kirby, the late great. Power Surge, Cecil Fielder. Talking about the game's Power Surge there with Rob Deere, Cecil Fielder, and Mickey Fruit Loops Pendleton. Alright, this is what we do now thanks to our buddy Warren who suggested this. We check out the hot and cold section of this 1992, September of 92 Beckett. Hot, Frank Thomas, The Big Hurt, number 1. Mark McGuire, Cal Ripken, Ken Griffey Jr. in the middle there. Nolan Ryan, Deion Sanders, wow, what a time. Roger Clemens, Brian Taylor, heartbreaking for us Yankee fans. Kirby Puckett, Phil Plantier, there's the name from the past. Dave Justice, the entire 1992 Flair Ultra set. Steve Avery, Michael Mussina, wow. I didn't know. It sounds like when Mike Mussina was a college professor before he started pitching for the Orioles. Did you take Professor Michael Mussina's class on social sciences? You didn't? Okay. Juan Gonzalez, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Bagwell, Jose Canseco, Roberto Alomar, Barry Bonds, Ron Gant climbing, Chuck Knobloch dropping, Will Clark, Reggie Sanders, Tony Gwynn, and there's our boy John Kruk, Robin Ventura climbing, not yet facing the wrath of Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson, Cecil Fielder, the entire 1992 Stadium Club set. On the cold section, I went too wide with that. I hit my mount here. Cold, Jose Canseco holding at number 1. Bo Jackson, number 2. I don't think that's fair to Bo Jackson. The man had no hip at this point. Okay. Pete Rose, still, the baseball, they're very bitter towards Rose at this point, and I understand. My guy, Don Mattingly, that hurts. That hurts. And Kevin Moss, that hurts because we felt better with Kevin Moss around, easing the pain of Mattingly's injury. Oh, God, you're hurting me, Beckett. Ricky Henderson, and who's both hot and cold. Jerome Walton, cold. Sportflex, yeah. By 1992, Sportflex should have been number 1 on the cold list. Oral Hershiser and Dave Justice. All right. Here's some of the prices we'll be looking at. I had this 1982 Donruss Willie Stargell as a kid, and oh man, I thought I had reached the pinnacle of collecting. An absolute legend, and he was, but the card was probably worth 8 cents. sad tale. We've talked about it here on the channel before. All right, as always, we get to the September 1992 convention calendar. So, as I would like to do here, if you attended the September 12th and 13th baseball card show at the Blue Hen Mall in Dover, Delaware, September 12th and 13th of 1992, if you attended, let us know. Comment down below. One of these days. One of these days. Back of the magazine, a second look at Will the Thrill, Will Nuschler Clark. Perhaps also one of my favorite swings of all time, even though he was a prick. A deeper look at Glenn Davis and, well, the last chapter of his career, sadly. One of the best cards ever, the Upper Deck here with Cecil Fielder and the San Diego Chicken. Oh, there's that Ripken. There's that. We're going to get that Ripken. We're still searching for the Ripken. I'm going to get some more 89 Flair. We're going to search for it. Final look at the late great Pee Wee Reese. And there he is, a Rookie of the Year in 1991. Chuck Knobloch, a few years before he joined my Yankees and a few years before he'd just forget how to throw. It happens. Back cover is our guy, John Kruk. See, he looks great there. I'd take that frame. What are you doing, baseball? Beckett Monthly. All right, now we got to pick a pack of cards. This box of cards was sent to us by John at The Past is Alive. Check out his wonderful channel. If you have something you'd like us to open or look at, there's an address in the video description. Please check it out. Now, we have some options left in this box here. We got the 1987 Topps Rack Pack. The crinkles are so good on the rack packs. Sometimes hard to open. I don't want these crinkles to go away. The 1991 Upper Deck there. Always fun opening Upper Deck. We got the Upper Deck Tech Diamond Destiny. Might be hard to price. I don't know if those ones are listed. Not in this packet. And we have the 1991 O-Pee-Chee Premier. Only 7 cards. We might be able to price it. I could check. And the 1992 Leaf. It would be in the price guide. That's an option. I think realistically, we are looking at these two here. The 92 Leaf, the 91 Upper Deck. And I think it's going to be the Upper Deck. We opened up the 92 Upper Deck from this box not too long ago and priced it. And we made some pricing errors. I want to redeem myself. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. Well, first let's see what is in this. treasures await. 1991 Upper Deck. Crinkles. Let us see what's in here. Brad Arnsberg of the Texas Rangers. Dante Bichette of the Brewers. Gosh, you forget he ended up in Milwaukee before he went to Colorado. I gotta tell you, I totally forgot that. Spring training acquisition. There you go. Eric Anthony, interesting choice. He was an up-and-comer at this point. Up-and-comer, our favorite phrase around these parts. Could be interesting to price. Wally Backman, no longer in Shea. Terry Mulholland. He would be, he'd be one of the mainstays for the Phillies for a bit there. Interesting up-and-down career, but one of the better pitchers in the early 90s. Ozzie Guillen there. Jack Clark during his time in Boston. Glenn Allen Hill, that's an interesting card for this 91 set there. Oh, we've got our Cincinnati Redlegs sticker there that I'm now using to signal into outer space. Or if you get it just right, it's Archimedes' death ray device that he created that I think Mythbusters proved couldn't be done. I don't know. Okay. We got Jay Buhner. Oh, interesting choice here. As we're looking at pricing cards. Not quite the mid-90s Buhner there. Gary Gaetti, leading Bible study in Anaheim at this point. Leaving the Twins. Look at that, Gary Gaetti. Family man. Family man. That's what Ken Herbeck couldn't understand. Yes, I'm making deep-cut references to the feud between Gaetti and Herbeck. Alright, Reggie Jefferson. Oh my gosh, you know what I forgot about? Reggie Jefferson. A lot of hope for Reggie at this point. Scott Allred. Okay. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves a Jeff Bagwell rookie card here. Coming off his, yes, no major league experience. Look at that. Big card. John Russell rounding it out there. Wow. Okay. I can tell you for certain that we'll be using some of these penny sleeves to preserve that Bagwell. So we will price carefully here. Big get, big get. All right, so what we like to do now here as I get ready to price, let me get my handy dandy clipboard. And we're still using pen, but I might be switching to pencil soon. What do you feel about that? 1991 Upper Deck. I say that because two of my favorite ASMR channels are Mad P ASMR and Luna Lux ASMR, and they do a lot of writing, but I notice these pencils and it sounds a little better than this Upper Deck, than this pen. I'm focusing on Upper Deck clearly. All right. Now, what's the overall price? All right, so we're going to try to guess the overall price based on, remember, this is September 1992 prices. And then we're going to pick about 5 or 6 cards to price from it individually to see if we can make back our dollar. And we'll price this back at $1. 1991 Upper Deck. Alright, there's some interesting choices because this doesn't look like a great pack now, but we're looking at 1992. There was still a lot of potential in some of these players here. I think we are going to set the over-under if you're playing along live. And one day I will do this live on video. We can all play along. I am going to say that this is going to be a $3.50 pack. That's the total price for the pack there, okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm guessing. Is it right? How far off? I've been really off. Last time out, closer, but really off. Alright, now what are the cards? We're going to price potentially those. Maybe Guillen. Definitely a Bagwell. Alright. I'm going to pare down from this here. We're definitely pricing the Bagwell. Scott Allred, he's kind of a rookie. What do they got down here? They got like a star rookie thing. We're definitely going to price him. Buhner. See, the thing is, he is not the Jay Buhner at this point that he would be in just a short while, so maybe not. Glenn Allenell, a lot of hope on him. Same with Eric Anthony. It seems weird, but I'm going to price Eric Anthony and Reggie Jefferson. So that is 5. I'll tell you what. Let's just see. We're going to go Buhner. If I need to, I will price Guillen and Bichette. But I think we're going to make our dollar back with these. I really think we are. A lot of youngsters, a lot of future stars, and a lot of players that they didn't pan out in the way we thought at the time. But their value might be high. So let's get back to the 1991 upper deck here. Upper deck. There we go. 1991 upper deck. The complete set was $25 unless you had the factory set, $36. Common players, the normal 5 cents here. We got the Nolan Ryan Hero set. Could bring you some value as well. Okay. We are going to do this here, and we're going to begin with Jay Buhner. Jay Buhner, number 128 in the set. Common. See? It's hard to tell sometimes. My people told me about Ken Phelps. They told me about Ken Phelps. All right, 95 cents away from our pack goal. All right, Buhner. In a couple of years, it would be worth more, I'm sure. Reggie Jefferson coming up with the Reds. I forgot about him as an up-and-comer. $7.46. We're going to see if his price matches the hope. $7.46. Not even close to being listed. Oh, take it back. I take it back. This is part of the upper deck extended. Forgot about this. And the upper deck final. Look at this. Okay. So $7.46 in the set. That's a different story. He is listed. Oh, yes. 35 cents. That's a big pull. Reggie Jefferson. All right. Definitely think we are making our pack price back there. All right, Eric Anthony might be in the same section. No, 533. He is not. Great pull on that Jefferson. Eric Anthony, Astro outfielder. Got a couple cups of coffee here. Did hit 10 home runs in 1990. 533. is a common. Okay, a little surprised about that. Maybe a year earlier might have been the time for old air camping. Still, 45 cents. All right, Glen Allen Hill. And I know we want to make the jokes about him having a nightmare about spiders and crashing through a like window or mirror in a hotel, but let's not do that. Let's not make fun of the guy there. All right, it's 276. Oh, so close. Andy Bennis and Steve Howard surround him, but Glen Allen Hill, common. Interesting. Okay, but we are at 50 cents. 50 cents. All right, it's coming down to this here. Scott Allred, number 7 in the set. Didn't really become the Tiger Ace that they wanted, much like Detroit-style pizza, kind of a myth. Number 7 in the set, right up here in the top. He is listed 12 cents. $0.62. So to get our dollar back, we do have some reserve cards, but we got this rookie card for this guy. Didn't even have his goatee yet. His trademark mid-2000s, late 90s break stuff goatee, not quite there yet. Jeff Bagwell, part of the Killer Bees, of course. Speaking of great swings, one of my favorites. He is going to be in the Upper Deck Extended. We are at, again, 40, 50, 62 cents. Can we do it? Can he get us to $1? $7.55. Oh yeah, he can. $2.50. I knew it. Which means we are going to surpass this right here, the $3.50 total. I maybe should have gone up once I saw that Bagwell. $2.50. That means $3.12. We are going to break the $3.50 mark on the overall pack, but we do like to check just to make sure. Ozzie Guillen, $3.25. Not listed there, so that's a common. That's 5 cents there. Dante Bichette, $7.12. Oh, look at this. We gotta go to the extended. And he's a common there, so there's 10 more cents. John Russell, definitely gonna be a common. Catcher there, 15 cents. Gary Gaetti, he might be a little more than a common. $7.31. That's right, because he was an Angel now. We have to definitely commemorate that. Common, all right. 20 cents. So we are at $3.32 total. Jack Clark, $7.35. Going to the extended here. And that is a common. So 25 cents. Terry Mulholland, $4.26. He is a common. 30 cents. We are at, well, look at this. Oh my gosh. So we are at 30 cents here. I'm going to mark that down so I don't forget I'm bad at math. We got 2 commons here. Wally Backman, $7.90. The Phillies, common. That's 35 cents. And 40 cents is what we're looking at here with Arnsberg. Just confirming he has a common. So that is 40 cents for the rest of the pack. The rest of the pack, 40 cents. What we have here was $3.12. I'm gonna write that down just so we're clear. 250, 40, 250, 40, 45, 50. Okay, $3.12. Just so we're all clear. $3.12 plus that. All right, I'm showing my work because I'm very excited. The grand total of the pack was $3.52. I guess $3.50. Folks, hot damn, I'm the sports card doctor, and I just redeemed myself. I feel so excited. I'm going to treat myself with all this money. I'm going to cash in, and I'm going to take myself to the sidewalk near Disneyland. Whew. What a great time. What a good run. This was a great pricing. And I hope you enjoyed the tension, and I hope you enjoyed the excitement, and I want to thank all of you for being part of the magic of sports card ASMR. I'm back in the winning circle, friends.